Hey everybody, I am Joe Crazy and this is Matt, and we will be presenting the last week of Discord dump news before, which is now after, the Avalon Hill Hasbro PulseCon 2022 panel where we talk about bears, and this is why you're on the show. Alright, you need target practice, okay? You go ahead. I'm gonna send you off, okay? I'll send you off, alright? Go get some target practice, alright? Don't hit the walls, hit the targets this time. That's how you do it, okay? He's gonna go behind my chair there. So you don't know. Hey, yep, okay, he's gonna walk around, and he's gonna walk, and he is now out in the hallway. Later, Matt. Day 48. There is a beast in everyone, and it stirs when you put a sword in their hand. Not all that rallied to the banners of the Clockwork Combine were unprepared for battle when it came. While the Void peacefully tended their fields in ignorance of pending doom, others sharpened steel and forged armor. They trained for a war they hoped would never arrive and organized into the knightly orders that became the immovable shield wall of the Combine. Each ordo specialized in different techniques of combat, training their aspirants to leverage their natural instincts into martial disciplines of warfare. When the first attack happened on Oxtorma, it was the Frostclaw Paladins that first stood in defiance of the onslaught. With teeth and claws, they protected the Void, and in return, the Void offered the Frostclaw their technology to augment their strength, their speed, and their skill. Now, on Valhalla, standing shoulder to shoulder with the mightiest heroes of Jandar's Legion, the Frostclaw Paladins stand in opposition to new enemies, but with the same courage and virtue that made them worthy to call themselves present in the battle of all time. Look at that. Wow. That is really, really neat. What an interesting combination. And I know the first thing that I thought about when I saw the Frostclaw Paladins is, are they polar bears? Are they grizzly bears? Are they, like, Banthorn bears? Like, what kind of bears are these? Now, isn't that the most adorable bear you would have ever seen? So, it could be. They could be just, like, any type of bear. Because even with these polar bears, looks like a longer, like, snout. And, like, from this guy here, he kind of got that longer snout. But, I don't know. What do you guys think? Which kind of bear these guys are? Otherwise, I want to Hulk smash with this guy. I can't wait to Hulk smash with this guy. Let's see what else the Ordos have in for us. So, another really fun thing that happened during this week was that Intergalactic Patrick was being a sneaky devil, as he usually is, and was getting us some actual figures and some promotional stuff that they were going to be using for the HasLab campaign. So, we had gotten this awesome photo of the Frostclaw Paladins from the Clockwork Combine, actual figures, I should say 3D renders of actual figures, and wow. Yeah, Hulk smash. I'm in love with this. This is so cool. I love that there are four member squad. This is so incredible. I love the giant screws on their armor. It is so cool, and even with their fur, you can see that it feels like that they have fur on. It doesn't. They're not smooth. It's not like all of it is like their face here. as well as this here. He got us a glimpse of circling 3D images of them rotating, which was really cool. I'm very interested to know what their mechanics work, especially when you turn them around. I'm gonna pause it right here. I'm trying to see, like, what could this be? Are these like do you put like some kind of canister of liquid in their back, like Bane, and it circulates through their their blood in some way, and it enhances them that way? Or is it like a gas? Is it a crank, kind of like starting an engine, and their packs make like a bumbling like engine noise, and go bum 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 bum, and it's giving this like power of electricity? Does it crank the power so they can bolt? I mean, this is not a gameplay mechanic thing, this is a lore thing. So day 49. Better to fight for something than live for nothing. Extreme ferocity masked behind the calm discipline required to survive another day. Knight Primus Aldeburn exemplifies the very training he taught within the Ordo of the Frostclaws. As the very first member of the Frostclaw Paladins to rise to the rank of Knight Primus, Aldeburn has displayed his mastery of melee combat on countless battlefields across both Noxdorma and now Valhalla, pulverizing enemies of the Clockwork Combine with his powerful maul. Knight Primus Aldeburn plows through ranks of combatants almost effortlessly, focusing his primal strength and resolve on targeted leaders of the enemy forces while smashing aside any would-be defenders foolish enough to stand in his path of destruction. Yes! Absolutely! And, I mean, I look at Knight Primus, and the first thing I think of is, Optimus Prime. So, if he has any type of dignity and strength and leadership that Optimus Prime has in bear form, yes, that is awesome. I love that. And we also, I mean, the concept art is fantastic, and I absolutely love whatever the hell this is. We can really get into detail and knowing what this character is going to really look like. And there is a paw. There's a paw. I knew I saw something there, and I had to zoom in. There's a paw. Oh my god. Wow, that is so cool. I love that detail. I love that. Does this thing in the center here spin? Activate pet mode, man, because I just want to be able to... His helmet. I love his little tiny helmet that puts... I mean, all the Frostclaws have that helmet, but I don't know, with him, because of his pouty little face, it's just like, boop, put him on. Let's get him in the battle. Let's have him speak. Wait, do they speak? Do the Ordos and the Clockwork and the Vorid, do they speak, their own language? I mean, maybe the Vorid go, and the... I don't know. I love thinking of the possibilities of what these characters could be like. And I think that's part of the imagination that I enjoy with HeroScape, is that when these characters are placed on the board, you are creating stories for them with every battle, and the characters are transformed and their personalities are, intertwined with your imagination, and they grow over time the more you use them. Day 50. Oh, yes, that's what I'm talking about. A bad hunter chases, a good hunter waits. The Ordo Borealis are the master hunters and huntresses of the Clockwork Combine. They have tempered the instincts of their species to charge into battle with claws out and teeth revealed. The Ordo tirelessly trains their aspirants and restraint, patience, and teamwork to subdue enemies of much greater scale. weakening them from distance with their harpoon. Cannons before their adversaries can close the gap and inflict damage on Jandor's forces. If their opponents should reach their lines, those same restrained claws and teeth are quick to reveal themselves, presenting the difficult choice of how the Ordo Borealis enemies wish to fall in Battle of Valhalla. Say it out loud. Polar bear mounted harpoon cannons. This is why I love this brand. Yes! And that is also a confirmation that they're all polar bears, so that, you know. Matt, how's that target practicing going? Okay. Wait, hold on. Wait. I don't really hear him. Hold on. Where'd he go? Matt? Matt? Where are you, Matt? Why are you with Caboose? Caboose? Caboose, what are you doing? You're a bad influence. You have the worst aim in all of Red vs. Blue. You should not be hanging out with him. He needs to practice. What do you have to say to this?
Hello.
No, not hello.
I'm Caboose.
I know you're Caboose. That's what I was just saying.
I am your best friend.
Well, I know that. That's why you sleep with me all the time. That's what we do.
I feel fuzzier than usual.
Well, yeah, that's because I cleaned you the other day. I put you in the dryer.
I like me.
Well, I like you too.
There's a stick in my book. Wrong toy.
Yeah, that is a wrong toy. Anyway, fine. You get a 5-minute break. That's all you get, and back to training. Okay? We have a war to fight. Okay? You have to make the Ordo Borealis proud. Okay? For the Ordos. Alrighty. Jeez. You just can't trust anyone these days. I mean, the day I have kids is going to be the day where I'm going to be like, I gotta keep a keen eye on them. Just like how the Borealises keep a keen eye with their new tech to get a good aim. Look at this squad. I mean, seriously, that is so cool that they shoot giant harpoons. Like, if it's the end of, like, for some reason I was going to say Dragon Ball Z, but I mean shoot dragons for Game of Thrones. So, I mean, there's dragons in HeroScape, and maybe we can take out Sonwin's dragon, take out Nilfhelm, Murmuring, Molten Claw, Zelrig, Cheros. You know what? These guys, I'm going to take these guys and take down Jill when she uses Cheros on me. And Cheros isn't even going to be able to touch halfway through the board after I'm done using these Ordos. These guys are an elite team taking down all of my dragon foes. So I'm looking forward to seeing their cards and seeing what kind of range they got, if they got a special power with the harpoons there. Do they do some kind of impaling damage if they hit them? That would be dope. Day 51. Fate whispers to the warrior. You cannot withstand the storm. The warrior whispers back. I am the storm. Knight Abjuctor Arboron is one of the most veteran members of the Clockwork Combine, having been on the front lines of Noxdorma when the wars against the Ironclad Collective first began. Alberon is unique among the Combine's knights, rejecting the disciplined teachings of the Ordos, and instead of embracing the primal gifts of his species to make war off the battlefield. He is a pragmatist and natural-born leader, even a trusted advisor with the Jandor's War Council. On the battlefield, he is a whirlwind of utter destruction with an unpredictable fighting style few opponents can counter or even survive against. His slashing battle claws are relentless, implements of death, and his incredible speeds seems almost impossible given his overwhelming size. Could he have Counter-Strike? Could he have a special attack that is a whirlwind and also have Counter-Strike? As a large character? I mean, I know Charos has Counter-Strike, and I assume the only reason that he has Counter-Strike is because Charos has a tail that's really fast and it can whip around. So if Charos is a huge figure with Counter-Strike, why can't Oberon have one? So, crossing my fingers on Bear Counter-Strike, and having these big slashable claws. What happened to his hands? Could anyone tell us what happened to his hands? Now, the figure obviously can't be as sharp as what the concept art is, but man, he could absolutely grab something fierce and crush the throats of his enemies with those hands. Oh my god. The fact that he is wearing a coat, because that is what he is wearing here. He is wearing a coat with his armor as a bear. He is wearing like a bear, some kind of, I don't know. I'm not a fashion person, so I don't know how coats are. You tell me what kind of coat this is. But the fact that he is wearing clothes with his armor, and it's not just armor. He is the Wolverine that we need in this game. What a great, nose ring is awesome. I don't see any type of logos on him like we saw the Knight Primus having the bear claw on his weapon. I don't see anything like that, but we do have that same interesting design of power going through his arms and powering his claws. But he is also a knight, and I don't know what an ejector is, but I want to know what an ejector is. But boy, oh boy, that is an awesome model, and I cannot wait to place him in my army. Truly, he is gonna be a whirlwind of destruction. Day 52. It's a sad day, but our final Chris Nadeau says in Carmine, our final post ahead of tomorrow's Hasbro PulseCon panel for HeroScape Age of Annihilation. I would like to thank this community for its passion and constructive engagement over the last several weeks. This fan community has proven the value of regular and direct fan engagement. For that, we are incredibly appreciative and humbled by your reactions to the work thus far. Your energy and feedback has provided the Avalon Hill team strength as we sprinted to October 1st and given us confidence that we are creating meets the expectations of our fans. Tomorrow is an incredible opportunity for all of us to return HeroScape to the world. Please consider supporting this initiative. I will therefore end our 52-day prelude to the HasLab campaign with a concept piece which I consider the most obvious trophy of this community's constructive conversation, enjoy with a smile, and a hope for the brand's future. In addition, to celebrate ahead of tomorrow's event, here are 2 of the full-color artwork pieces that will bring to life Valhalla on each army card, providing that request so many of you made during these past weeks. Thank you, HeroScapers! And this is one of the full renders, but what I want to show you next is so exciting and so hopeful for this future, I present to you concept art for a Grutt War Elephant. I mean, it could be a war mammoth. I don't know. Whatever it is. Elephant, war mammoth. Isn't it the same thing? You tell me the difference. I don't know. But boy, oh boy, look at that. Yes. Yes. Wow. Isn't that part of the Warbrood? Is he using Warbrood, deceased Warbrood bones as a weapon? And he got a human skull. Please have that in the model. That's gotta be in the. That's 100% have to be in the model. A little ring of a skull on it, of the tusk. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, that is so cool. I know it's been something super truly amazing. I know there is a full story to it, so hopefully we'll find that through the Discord dump, not Discord, but through the HeroScapers roundup that I'll be recording next, with the full story of all about this model. But I know it's something that's been roaming around for a little bit, and it is incredible to see that they are listening to us, and they're directly bringing us the stuff that we want. And so I say it all the time, and if you're the type of person that's still watching these videos and you're not sure if you're going to be supporting the project or not, but you still love the game of HeroScape, if we could just get past this hurdle of Age of Annihilation and that $250 and the 8,000 backers, then that's all we need to get through, so we can get to the stuff that you may be really and truly looking forward to. For example, this, as well as the awesome penguin with a machine gun. I mean, if there's anything that we could be funding this for, and you are a HeroScape lover, penguins with machine guns. What other game has that isn't Spyro? So, I mean, seriously, this is the really cool stuff that we can getting in the future. There are so many possibilities that this game is going to succeed. We want it to succeed. So if there's any way for you to be able to fund this with family or friends, just get out there, support the project, and even if you can't currently afford it, just share the posts, the videos, make sure that everybody knows about HeroScape Age of Annihilation and the fact of what this game is and what this could behold for the future, between the stories and the figures and the battles and the tournaments and the battlefields that we will be building on and the new types of terrain we could be getting. This is the future of wargaming. This is the future of board games in general. This is the future for everyone here. And here starts with the War Mammoth Grutt. Boy, oh boy, I'm so excited for all of this, and I hope you are too. Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Oh, he walked back in. Hey, Matt, how was your break with Caboose? Yeah, I mean, he does say some dumb shit. I mean, he is Caboose, after all. He is the Caboose of the team. But how'd your practice go? Your practice went well? Yeah? Okay. Well, I mean, hey, you gotta practice makes perfect. What? Yeah, I already funded it. I already funded it. Are you gonna fund it? They should fund it? They should fund it? Yeah, they should fund it. I want to use the Borealises too. I know. And Aberon? I know Aberon. All right. Well, he says he's got to fund it, so you got to fund it too. And he says, like and subscribe? Yeah, I know they should like and subscribe. Well, I mean that's a huge ask. I don't know if I could even try to ask them that. That's a bit much. All right, just for you. Here. Okay, you know, hey, hold on. All right, well, Matt asked me to ask you guys if it's possible, if you guys are watching these videos, to, if you haven't already, subscribed so that maybe by the end of 2022, beginning 2023, we can get to 500. It's a big ask. I know it's a big ask, but maybe for Matt. You know, Matt's still practicing. He can get some better aim. So, aim your sights to the subscribe button. And don't forget, I am not crazy. I'm Joe Crazy. Peace!